Alrighty, Expensive, it's that time again. I'm here to answer the question. Your question was, who are actors that are sort of stuck in that one role? They can act in as many movies as they want and they're still known as that character. Well, I'm just going to list them off to you in no order, but here's a bunch that I feel are exactly what you're saying. Michael Myers for a long time was just Austin Powers. No matter what he was in, classed him as Austin Powers. One that my wife said, which is perfect, is Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory. I can't even think right now what his real name is, but it doesn't matter because he's Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory, and that's sort of all he'll ever be. Elijah Wood from Lord of the Rings as Frodo. For a long time I didn't even know his real name, so he is Frodo. Even Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey's a man of many faces, but even to this day, if people say, who is Jim Carrey? Straight out, people say Ace Ventura. I think for a long time, he was just known as Ace Ventura. Edward Cullen out of Twilight, which is Robert Pattinson. Robert Pattinson, he's been in a lot of movies since then. They're always very weird, arty movies, but he's straight out Edward Cullen. He's not going to be anything else. I think he's stuck with that. One that I think's evolved over time is Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp to me is Edward Scissorhands. Everybody knew him as Edward Scissorhands. But nowadays, I actually think Jack Sparrow may have taken that role, though he is such a well-known actor now that they do call him Johnny Depp. And this last one, actually, I said no order, but this last one, my wife said this, and this is the perfect one. Tim Allen is Tim the Toolman Taylor. I think to this day would say, that's Tim the Toolman. Tim the Toolman, he has totally taken that name. Even though his real name is Tim, yeah, he's Tim the Toolman. He can't get out of that. Tim Allen is forever Tim the Toolman. One more I have for you who's not an actor, it's a director. Again, this may have changed now, but for a long time, it was Tim Burton. I think whenever anybody said, who is Tim Burton? Straight out, the instant response was Nightmare Before Christmas. Even when he went on to do other things, people would say, it's directed by Tim Burton, you know, the Nightmare Before Christmas guy. Or even movies. This has a real Nightmare Before Christmas feel. Because it's a Tim Burton film, they all feel like Nightmare Before Christmas. That's his big... I don't know if that's quite what you were saying, but I feel like Tim Burton is known as Nightmare Before Christmas. Now for your question, Expensive. You're probably not going to believe this. And I can't remember if I've already asked you this question, but I'm going to ask it again because I can't remember. So just answer it again if I have already asked you. Like I said, you're not going to believe this. I love The Walking Dead. I've got bobbleheads of Walking Dead there. I've got right there is like a statue-y thing of Walking Dead. I've got graphic novels, you can't see them down there. I've got figures on this shelf here. I love The Walking Dead. It's up there in one of my favourite shows ever. But the thing is going to blow your mind is that episode. I assume that's episode 1. Because guess what? I have never seen episode 1 of The Walking Dead. It's the only episode that I've never seen. It's crazy. And that's my question to you, Expensive. Is there something that you really should have seen, but you haven't? And it's unbelievable. It doesn't have to be an episode of something, but like, I talk to some people who haven't seen Star Wars. How have you never seen one of the Star Wars movies? So, over to you, Expensive. I've been Sad the Clown. Don't forget to hit that like, and as Expensive said, please hit that subscribe so you don't miss a single episode, and I'll catch you all after the weekend. Lovely. Sad the Clown. Out.